Your cat is staring at a blank wall again. No sound, no movement, nothing you can see. But your cat is completely frozen, eyes wide, ears forward, like something is absolutely there. What if your cat isn't being weird? What if your cat is simply living in a world your human senses will never be able to reach? Welcome back, friends. Today we are going to pull back the curtain on one of the most fascinating topics any cat lover could explore. You are about to discover 6 incredible things your cat can see and hear that you simply cannot. And by the end, you will never look at your cat the same way again. This is SEO Mysteries, and this is where the mystery begins. 1. The ultraviolet world hidden in plain sight. Imagine putting on a special pair of glasses that suddenly made the world glow with colors and patterns completely invisible to you just 1 second ago. That is what your cat may be experiencing every single moment of every single day. Human eyes have a lens that filters out ultraviolet light. It is not something we ever think about because we have never known anything different. But cats do not have that same filter. Scientific research has shown that cats can likely detect ultraviolet light, which means they are seeing a layer of the world that is completely hidden from us. This is where things get interesting. Flowers have ultraviolet patterns on their petals that act like landing guides for bees. Certain animals leave ultraviolet traces behind as they move. Even your laundry detergent, the one that promises to make your whites brighter, is activating compounds that glow under ultraviolet light. Your cat may be seeing your freshly washed shirt literally glowing in front of them. Most cat owners do not realize this, but when your cat stares intensely at something you cannot see on the wall or the floor, there is a real possibility they are responding to a UV reflection or marking that is completely beyond your visual range. You are not imagining it, and neither are they. 2. Seeing in near total darkness. You have probably noticed your cat moving with quiet, effortless confidence in a room that you find almost completely dark. You are bumping into furniture, feeling along the wall, and your cat is gliding through the space like it is noon on a sunny day. This is not magic. It is extraordinary biology. The cat eye is built very differently from the human eye. Behind the retina, cats have a special reflective layer called the tapetum lucidum. Think of it like a mirror sitting behind the eye's light-sensing cells. Any light that enters the eye and is not immediately absorbed gets bounced back for a second chance. This essentially doubles the amount of light available for your cat to process. This is also why your cat's eyes glow that eerie green or gold when a light hits them in the dark. That glow you see is the tapetum lucidum reflecting light straight back at you. It looks mysterious, and honestly, it is. Cats need about 6 times less light than humans to see clearly. So when your home is dark and quiet at 2 in the morning, and your cat is confidently walking across the room, leaping onto counters and hunting invisible things in the shadows, they are not guessing, they are seeing. Fully, clearly and completely. While you stumble around half blind, your cat is operating in high definition. 3. A hearing range that goes beyond human limits. Close your eyes for a moment and listen carefully to everything around you. You will hear the obvious things. Maybe a car outside, the hum of a refrigerator, someone talking in another room. Now imagine you could suddenly hear a whole new layer of sound, sitting just above everything you just listened to. Sounds so high pitched they are completely silent to you, but rich and detailed to another set of ears. That is your cat's world. Human hearing tops out at around 20,000 Hz. That sounds like a lot until you learn that cats can hear sounds all the way up to approximately 65,000 Hz. That is more than 3 times your upper limit. Dogs, often celebrated for their hearing, max out at around 45,000 Hz. Your cat actually hears higher than a dog, and this is the part many people misunderstand. This is not just about hearing things louder. It is about hearing things that do not even exist to you. The ultrasonic squeaks of a mouse hidden inside a wall. The high-frequency hum of electronics before they malfunction. The tiny sounds made by insects crawling across a surface in another room. When your cat's ears swivel and lock onto a point in the room with that intense, laser-focused expression, they are not being dramatic. They are tuned into a frequency your entire auditory system is physically incapable of processing. They are hearing a world you will never get to listen to. 4. Motion detection that puts human eyes to shame. Here is something most cat owners never stop to think about. Cats are natural predators who spent millions of years evolving to detect the tiniest, fastest movement of a prey animal. That evolutionary history is still fully active inside your living room cat right now. Human eyes are honestly not that great at detecting very fast or very subtle motion. We are designed for many things, but lightning-fast visual tracking is not our strongest skill. Cats, on the other hand, have a significantly higher flicker fusion rate than humans. In simple terms, This means their eyes process rapid movement in a way that makes it look smooth and trackable to them, while we might see the same movement as a blur. This is why your cat can catch a toy moving across the floor at speeds that look almost invisible to you. This is also why cats tend to seem unimpressed by older television screens. The old technology refreshed its image at a rate that looked perfectly smooth to humans, but actually appeared to cats like a flickering, stuttering light show. Modern high-refresh screens are much better, which is why cats today will actually watch animal videos with genuine focus and interest. Most cat owners do not realize that when their cat is locked onto a tiny speck of dust drifting in a sunbeam, or is tracking a shadow moving across the ceiling, they are experiencing a level of visual motion precision that no human could replicate, no matter how hard they tried. 5. The mysterious world of low-frequency vibrations. This one goes beyond the typical conversation about cat senses, and it is genuinely one of the most fascinating. There is growing evidence and long-standing observation suggesting that cats are sensitive to low-frequency vibrations in ways that may help explain one of their most mysterious behaviors, seeming to know when something is about to happen. Stories of cats becoming restless, anxious, or strangely clingy before earthquakes, storms, or other natural events have been documented across cultures for centuries. For a long time, people called it a sixth sense, but the explanation may be more physical than mystical. Cats have incredibly sensitive mechanoreceptors in their paws and bodies. These are the same kind of sensors that detect subtle vibrations through surfaces, the kind of low-frequency tremors that move through the ground or air long before a storm breaks or the earth shifts. These vibrations are far below the threshold of human perception. We do not feel them. We do not hear them. But your cat might. This is where things get interesting. Think about the last time your cat seemed restless for no clear reason, or paced around and then curled up against you unusually tightly. Think about what happened in the hours that followed. Sometimes there is no connection. But sometimes people report that a storm rolled in, or the weather changed dramatically, or something in the environment shifted. Your cat may have felt it long before the sky gave you any sign. 6. Reading frequencies in the human voice you do not know you are sending. This last one is perhaps the most personal, and for many people, the most emotional to think about. Your cat can hear things in your voice that you are not consciously aware of sending. Human speech operates within a specific range of frequencies, but the emotional texture of a voice, the slight quiver when you are stressed, the subtle change in tone when you are sad, the shift in rhythm when you are anxious, these are carried in frequencies and patterns that cats are extraordinarily well equipped to detect. Your cat has lived with you. They have spent countless hours listening to your voice in its many moods, its good days and its hard days, its calm moments and its worried ones. Over time, they build what researchers describe as a kind of acoustic map of you. They know what your normal sounds like, and they notice when it changes. This is the part many people misunderstand when they wonder why their cat comes to sit with them during a difficult time without being called. It is not random. It is not coincidence. Your voice changed. Your breathing changed. Something in the frequency of your presence shifted, and your cat heard it. They came not because they were trained to, but because they were listening in a way that goes deeper than most humans ever give them credit for. So the next time your cat freezes and stares at something you cannot see, the next time their ears swivel toward a sound you cannot hear, the next time they show up quietly and curl up beside you, when you are having a hard day without knowing how they knew, remember this. They are not living in the same sensory world you are. They are living in a richer one, a deeper one filled with ultraviolet light, ultrasonic frequencies, microscopic vibrations, and the emotional frequencies of the people they love. You share a home with a creature whose senses make your own look almost simple by comparison, and yet somehow, across all that difference, they choose to be with you. That is not strange at all. That is actually one of the most beautiful things in the world. If this video made you see your cat just a little differently today, go ahead and give it a like. It truly helps this channel reach more cat lovers who deserve to know just how incredible their companions really are. If you are new here, subscribe to Mio Mysteries so you never miss a video, because we dive deep into the hidden world of cats every single week. And down in the comments, tell me this. Has your cat ever stared at something you could not see, or shown up for you on a hard day without being called? Share your story. I read every single one. See you in the next video.